We're back with Dan Smith in the studio, and we're going to finish up the story about the 2 ice climbers in Vail and then get into some tips as we move into this fall season here if you are going out there and enjoying the backcountry. So we left it as the 45-degree Fang just fell in front of somebody.
And the belayer, he survived, otherwise he'd been under 60 tons of ice. And the other guy did survive by the time we got him to Denver on the helicopter.
60 tons?
But, ice is,
ice is
pints a pound the world around, whether it's frozen or not.
Yeah, yeah.
But with ice climbing, fire is always going to be there first. There are partners in a lot of missions for mountain bikers, a lot of times, especially Eagle River Fire. We all get the call, and then we get on the radio and decide who's primary. If it's 5-6 miles out, we're going to be primary. If it's a quarter mile out, fire will be there 30 minutes before we will.
Yeah.
Go for it, And when we don't know, we adjust. But we needed a lot more manpower for a double carry out, and they gave us 8 guys, and that helps tremendously. Their missions we could not do without them. We need the manpower.
Teamwork.
Yeah, and we've got 51 guys now on the team, and they all work. They're all volunteers. So for a typical mission, you can get 4 to 6 at any point in time, and if you have to carry 2 people out, you probably need about 20.
Yep.
So you have to get that extra manpower someplace, and our friends at all the 5 fire agencies are glad to help, and it just works great. It's a great relationship.
Yeah.
We're really, really happy to have it.
Oh, I'm glad we got some teamwork going.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's good stuff.
Oh yeah. They work well together.
So as we move into this fall season, we were chatting about people going out unprepared into the backcountry. What are some ways that people can stay more prepared knowing the current temperature fluctuations that are going on?
Well, always go out with rain gear.
Yep, yep.
And that includes either having water-resistant hiking pants, never go in jeans. Cotton kills.
Yes, it does.
If you get wet, that's hypothermia, and cotton will not dry. And the cotton poly pants, dry, the North Face or Sierra Design, or everybody makes them, are really good. Always go out with a lot of water. You don't want to be drinking out of the streams unless you have to. Giardia is not your friend about 72 hours later.
It is not.
And it will not kill you.
No.
So if you're hurt out there and you're next to a stream, we've had people who wouldn't drink for 3 days because they didn't want to get whatever was in the stream. No, bad answer. Dehydration will probably kill you a lot quicker than Giardia. With Giardia, you may just wish to die, but it's not likely to happen from the Giardia.
I think that's a misconception that people have about drinking out of streams. I think they think that it will instantly kill them, but it is more important to stay hydrated and deal with a sickness.
And a map is always a good idea. Then we don't have to come see you because you can find your own way out.
Mm-hmm.
But with a map, you just don't fold the map up and put it in your hip pocket. You get to the trailhead, you open up the map. You look at the trail that you're going to go down, you look at where that trail is on the map, said, oh yeah, it takes a sharp right-hand turn in about a mile, and then it goes straight and it climbs. Okay, that's your trail. If you get on something that doesn't take a sharp right-hand turn in a mile, you've made a mistake.
Yep.
You have to orient the information the map tells you to what you're seeing on the ground.
Yeah.
It's also very good to have a compass, so when you're walking north, you know you're walking north.
And most people have a smartphone these days that have compasses built in, and the GPS still works despite cell signal.
And it eats your battery. That's the problem. It's like the flashlight. You've got, what, 5 minutes of flashlight battery on a phone? Something of that nature. It's
potentially, yeah.
It just eats electricity. So cell phone is a great tool. Recognize there are places it doesn't work.
Yeah.
So tell somebody where you're going, when you'll be back, and if you're not back within an hour of that time, dial 911. We'll be there. And we don't mind that you come out of the woods just as we reach the trailhead. That's just fine.
Yeah.
There's never a charge for rescue. This last week we had one that I know insisted on having his buddies pull him out because there was going to be a big bill. There's no bill.
Also a misconception.
Yeah.
I think I grew up here hearing that it would cost thousands of dollars, and that's why I just love that you get to come on every week, and we always hammer this home that there is no charge. Save yourself. You guys are more than happy to help you guys get people out of there.
Starbucks is open late. We can always get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, get that triple latte. You'll be in good shape.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks for coming on, Dan. I appreciate it, as always. And coming up next, Ashley has an epic morning report from Frisco hiking Mount Royal.